Bright Tuty. Every student matters.
So let us see what kind of questions do we have in this exercise. The first question is pretty simple. It just says that A is the first term and D is the common difference, right? And AN is the nth term of an AP. So we just need to fill these blanks. For example, in this first case, you need to find the nth term AN, and you are given A, D and N. A is your first term, D common difference, N is number of terms. So AN in first case, AN will be equal to A plus N minus 1 into D, which is equal to 7 plus 8 minus 1 into 3, right? So which will be equal to 7 plus 7 into 3, this is 21, 21 plus 7 is 28, so you will fill 28 here, right? Similarly, in the next question, you have to find common difference D, right? And you are given AN equal to 0. So in second question, we will use this same formula. On the left hand side, you put value of AN which is equal to 0, and first term A is given as minus 18 plus N is given as 10, 10 minus 1 into D. So D is the only unknown quantity in this equation, which you can find very easily. You take 18 on this side, so this will give you 18 equal to 9D, hence D is equal to 2, right? This is a symbol of this implies, this means this implies, right? So this implies that D is equal to 2. So hence we will put 2 here, right? In the next blank, you have to find the first term, right? For the first term, we will again use this same formula, right? I am not writing this formula again and again. So AN you can write as minus 5 equals A you have to find out plus N is given as 18. So 18 minus 1, D is given as minus 3. So you will put minus 3 here, right? This is in product form. So minus 5 is equal to A, this will become 17. 17 into minus 3 is minus 51. So minus 51 will go here, A will become 51 minus 5, which is equal to, A will be equal to 46. So we will put 46 in this blank. I hope that this question is clear to you now, right? In the next part you have to calculate N, and in the fifth part you again have to calculate AN. These two parts I leave it to you as an exercise, right? These are pretty simple questions, you will be able to do it yourself. So let's discuss next question now. Choose the correct choice in the following and justify. 30th term of an AP. This is an AP 10, 7, 4 and so on. You have to find 30th term. We denote 30th term by A30, right? As you can remember, the nth term was AN equal to A plus N minus 1D, right? So if I ask you what is the 17th term, you will say, what is 17th term? A plus 16D. 17 minus 1 is 16, so A plus 16D. So what is 24th term? A plus 23D. What is 30th term? A plus 29D, right? So what is 30th term is here? A plus 29D, right? What is A here? 30th term of the AP, this. A is 10, so A30 will be A plus 29 into D. What is common difference here? You subtract this, 7 minus 10, right? So minus 3 is the common difference. 10 plus 29 into minus 3, it will become minus 87. So 10 minus 87 is equal to minus 77. So what is the correct option? Correct option is option C. Okay. So let's see what the next question says. 11th term of the AP. So if I now tell you what is 11th term, you will say A plus 10D, right? So what we need to find here is A11, which is equal to A plus 10D, right? A is given as minus 3 plus 10 into what is D? D, you can subtract any two consecutive term from the minus of minus 3, right? So 10 into what is this? Minus of minus 3 will become 3. 3 minus half will become how much? 2.5, right? 2.5 into 10 is 25. 25 minus 3 is equal to 22. So which is the correct option? Option B. Okay. So this is how you find the nth term. Now let's look at question number 3. In the following APs, find the missing terms in the boxes, right? So let's look at first question. What is A here? 2. And what is, this is the first term, right? Let's denote it by A1. Okay. We need to find A2. Okay. And we are given A3 as 26. A1 is 2. A2 is what? A plus D, right? A3 is what? A plus 2D. So we are given A equal to 2. Second term is given as A. What we need to find is A plus D, and we are also given A plus 2D equal to 26, right? Let us say this is my equation number 1, this is 2, right? If you appreciate, we need to find A plus D, and if I add first equation with the second equation, what do I get? A plus 2D equal to 2 plus 26. This is how much? 2A plus 2D. So I can take 2 as common, 2A plus D, right? It is equal to 28. So A plus D is equal to 14, right? So we were given first term and third term. What we had to find out was the second term, which is A plus D, and we just added these two equations, right? And we got our second term. So 14 is your answer here, right? Let's leave second question for you to do yourself, right? Let's attempt third question now. Third says A is equal to 5. A plus D we need to find out. A plus 2D we need to find out. A plus 3D is given as 19 by 2, right? 9 is to 1 by 2 is 19 by 2. So now the algorithm to find out these equations is you find D first, right? A is already known. You need to find D here, right? If I subtract, let us say this is my first equation and this is second one. If I subtract first equation from the second, what do I get? Minus A, right? Which is equal to 19 by 2 minus 5. And this is 3D. Okay. 19 by 2 minus 5 is how much? How do you calculate 19 by 2 minus 5? You just multiply this 2 by this, it will become 10. 19 minus 10 is 9 divided by 2. Okay. Otherwise what you can do is you can make the denominator same and then calculate. You could have done is 2 by 2 here, right? This would become 10. 19 minus 10 is 9 and denominator is 2. So D is 3 by 2. Okay. So now you have got A and you have now calculated D. So it is pretty simple question now. A plus D is what? 5 plus 3 by 2. It will become 10 plus 3, 13 by 2. So this is your A plus D. Question number 3, we will fill 13 by 2 here, right? in third place you have to fill a plus 2d, which is also very simple. 5 plus twice of d, which is 3 by 2, so you cancel 2. 5 plus 3 is equal to 8, so third place will take 8 here, right? This is how you find various terms of an AP, missing terms of an AP. You just need to find d if a is given, right? If a is not given, let us say d is given, you need to find a, then you can find all the terms, right? Let's leave this question for you to do yourself, and let's do fifth question now. Okay, in fifth question you need to find a, right? What you are given is a plus d equal to 38. I am writing it directly, otherwise this is the second term, right? This is second term, a2, right? a2 is a plus d. Okay, third term you need to find out, fourth term you need to find out, also a plus 4d is unknown, right? Sixth term is given, a plus 5d is equal to minus 22. So we have got two equations and two unknowns, right? So we can easily solve these equations and find these unknowns. If I subtract, let us say, first equation from the second equation, I will get a plus 5d minus a plus d equal to minus 22 minus 38. Okay, a will get cancelled, 5d minus d is equal to 4d, and here I will get 40 and 20, 60, minus 60, right? So d is equal to minus 60 by 4, which is equal to minus 15, right? So now I have got d. Okay, so what is a? Let's put this value of d in first equation. Minus 15 plus a, let's say a is here, equal to 38. So a will become 38 plus 15, which is equal to 43 plus 10, 53. So now you have got a, you have got d. You can simply find out these terms by putting the values of a and d. So I leave it to you to do the calculations yourself. Okay, so this is how we do this question, third question, right? So let's move on to next question. Which term of this AP is 78, right? This is a very good question and you will get these kind of questions in your board exams. Which term of the AP is 78? Let us say nth term of this AP is 78. Let us assume nth term of this AP is equal to 78. Now what you need to find out is value of n. If nth term is 78, what is nth term? A plus n minus 1 into d. It is equal to 78, right? What is the value of a? A is equal to 3, n minus 1. What is d? D can be obtained by subtracting this, 8 minus 3 equal to 5. So common difference is 5, multiply 5 here is equal to 78. So if I bring this 3 on this side, n minus 1 into 5 will become 75. So n minus 1 is equal to 75 by 5, which is equal to 15. So n is equal to 15 plus 1, 16. So 16th term of this AP will be 78. So 16th term will be equal to 78, right? Let's see what the next question says. Find the number of terms in each of the following APs. We need to find number of terms. Number of terms was n, right? What is a here? A is 7. What is d? D is 13 minus 7 equal to 6. And nth term is also given. A n is equal to 205, right? Let us assume this is nth term. This is last term. So we just need to find the number of terms here. So we have to find n. What is the formula for an? A plus n minus 1 into d, which is equal to 205. You simply plug in the values of a and d here and you will calculate n. What is a? 7 plus n minus 1 into what is d? 6, 205. If I bring this 7 here, n minus 1 into 6 will become 198. So what is n minus 1? N minus 1 is 198 by 6, which is equal to 6 3s are 18, 6 3s are 18, 33. So n is equal to 34. So what we can say is that the number of terms in this AP is equal to 34. 205 being the 34th term, right? Similar is the question, second part. Nth term is again given. So an is equal to minus 47, a is equal to 18, and what is the common difference? This term is equal to 31 by 2 minus 18. Okay. So 31 minus 36 is minus 5 by 2. Common difference is minus 5 by 2. Now you just need to plug in values here. An is a plus n minus 1 into d. What was an? Minus 47. A is 18 plus n minus 1 into d is minus 5 by 2. Okay. So if I bring 18 here, it will become minus 47 minus 18, which is equal to n minus 1 into minus 5 by 2. Minus 47 minus 18 is minus 55 minus 65. It is equal to minus 65. Okay. So minus 65 is equal to n minus 1 into minus 5 by 2. You can simply cancel these minus signs, right? 5 you can bring 5 here, so it will become 13. So you can multiply this 2 with this 13, so n minus 1 will become 26. This is the calculation part and you are expected to do this part yourself. So n minus 1 is equal to 26. So what is n? N is equal to 27. So there are 27 terms in this given AP, 27th term being 47, right? So your answer is n equal to 27. This is also a good question where we need to check whether minus 150 is a term of this AP or not. You can learn it as a concept because this is a good question here. Minus 150, if let us say minus 150 is a term of this AP, what will happen is, let us say it is an nth term of this AP. So an will become equal to, what is an equal to? A plus n minus 1 into d. Okay. If 150 is a nth term of this AP, we can write minus 150 equal to, what is A? A is 11, right? What is D? 5 minus 8 minus 3, right? You could have subtracted 11 from 8 or 2 minus 5, 5 minus 8, everything should give the same common difference, which is the property of AP. So D is minus 3, n minus 1 into minus 3. So what we need to see is whether n is an integer or not. If it is minus 150 is a term of this AP, then it will be 13th term, 14th term, 15th term or nth term, where n is an integer. It cannot be 7.5 term, right? So if n has an integral value in our solution, then we can say that minus 150 is a term of this AP. So let us see. If I bring 11 here, it will become minus 161, right? It is equal to n minus 1 into minus 3. We can cancel these minus signs. We can divide it by 3. N minus 1 will become 161 by 3. I can say here itself that it is not the term of this AP because 161 is not divisible by 3, right? You remember the test of divisibility of 3? You just need to add the terms and see whether the sum of these terms is divisible by 3 or not. And what is the sum of these terms? 1 plus 6, 7 plus 1, 8. 8 is not divisible by 3, right? Otherwise, what you can do is you can bring 1 on this side also. N equal to 161 by 3 plus 1. It will become 164 by 3. It will still not be divisible by 3, as the sum of terms is 1 plus 6 plus 4, which is equal to 11, right? Otherwise, what you can do is you can simply divide it and see whether it is divisible or not. So it is clearly not divisible, hence minus 150 cannot be the term of this AP, right? So find the 31st term of an AP whose 11th term is given. What did I say in the introduction? What is 11th term? A plus 10D. So A plus 10D is given. 16th term is given. A plus 15D is 73, right? We are given these two equations. Okay, what we need to find out is 31st term of this AP. So 31st term is what? A plus 30D. This is what we need to find out. So we have got two equations and we have got two unknowns, A and D. If I obtain the values of A and D from equation 1 and 2, I can simply put the value of A and D here and get my answer, right? So let's solve these two equations. If I subtract second minus 1, what will be there on the left hand side? A minus A will get cancelled. 15D minus 10D will be 5D, right? On the right hand side, I will get 73 minus 38. 73 minus 40 is 33. So it will become 35. So D is equal to 7, right? Now what I can do is I can plug value of D in any of these two equations, whichever I find simpler, and get the value of A. So let's put value of D in first. D equal to 7 in first equation. A plus 10 into 7 equal to 38. So A will be equal to 38 minus 70, right, which is equal to minus 32. Okay, so now I have got the value of A, I have got value of D. Now A plus 30D will be equal to minus 32 plus 30 into 7. Okay, so this is 210, this is minus 32, so this will become 817, right? So this is your answer. So this is the 31st term of this AP, right? Let's move on to the next question, which says an AP consists of 50 terms, of which third term is 12. So we can write it mathematically as A plus 2D is equal to 12, right? For those students who still don't understand why I am writing third term as A plus 2D, nth term is A plus n minus 1 into D, right? If I want to write third term A3, I'll just put n equal to 3, so it will become 3 minus 1 into D, so it will become A plus 2D, right? So A plus 2D is given as 12 and the last term is given as 106, and this AP consists of 50 terms, right? So 50th term is 106, and what is 50th term? A plus 49D, it is equal to 106, and what we need to find out is 29th term, which is equal to A plus 28D, right? So we need to find A and D and simply plug the values here. So it is similar to the last question that we did. What you can do is you can write it as two equations, right? And then solve these two equations to find A and D, and then put the values of A and D here, and you will find the 29th term pretty easily. So I'll leave it for you to complete this question, right? So I'll move on to the next question now. So the next question here is, if the third and the ninth terms of an AP are 4 and minus 8 respectively, which term of this AP is 0? So let us assume the first term to be A and common difference to be D, right? So third and ninth term. So what is the third term? A plus 2D is the third term, right? This is the third term, and it is equal to 4. What is the ninth term? A plus 8D. It is given equal to minus 8. Okay. So if I consider it equation 1 and this as equation 2, now if I subtract, let us say 2 minus 1, A will get cancelled. 8D minus 2D is 6D. Minus 8 minus 4 is minus 12. Hence, I will get D equal to minus 2. Okay, so the common difference of this AP is minus 2. So what is the first term? Let us put D equal to minus 2 in equation 1. Okay, so A plus 2 into minus 2 is equal to 4. Hence, A minus 4 is equal to 4 means A is equal to 8. Okay, so I have got first term here, I have got common difference. I need to find which term of this AP is 0. So if I assume, let us say nth term of this AP is 0, then I'll just have to find value of n. So let us assume nth term of this AP is 0. Now I need to find value of n only. What is the nth term? A plus n minus 1 into D. Put it equal to 0. What is A? A is 8 plus n minus 1. What is D? D is minus 2. If I put it equal to 0, and now if I find the value of n and I get the value of n as integer, okay, then I will say that the nth term or the answer for n equal to, let us find the value of n first. N minus 2n plus 2 is equal to minus 8, minus 2n equal to minus 10, hence n is equal to 5. So I have got an integral value of n. So I can say that the fifth term of this given AP is going to be equal to 0, right? So the fifth term of this AP is 0. What I have done is, from the given conditions, I have found A and D, first term and the common difference, and then I assumed that the nth term of this AP is 0, okay. When I put value of A and D in an, nth term, only n is the unknown quantity. So I have found n is equal to 5. Hence I can say fifth term of this AP is 0. Okay. Next question. 17th term of an AP exceeds its 10th term by 7. Find the common difference. 17th term means A plus 16D. It exceeds its 10th term. 10th term is A plus 9D. So it exceeds 10th term means if I subtract A17 minus A10, it will give me 7. It is equal to 7. And you need to find out common difference. So you can simply cancel out these A's. 16D minus 9D is equal to 7D, which is equal to 7. So D is equal to 7 by 7, that is equal to 1, right? So this is very simple question. Let's look at next question. Which of the following terms of the AP will be 132 more than the 54th term? This is a similar question to the previous one. 132 more than the 54th term. What is 54th term? A plus 53D, right? Which term of the AP will be 132 more than this term? Let's assume nth term will be 132 more than 54th term, and we need to find n in this question. What is nth term? It is A plus n minus 1 into D. A is 3, and what is D? 15 minus 3, 12, right? So 3 plus n minus 1 into 12. Nth term is 3 plus n minus 1 into 12. So this term is 132 more than the 54th term? What is 54th term? A plus 53D. So 3 plus n minus 1 into 12 is equal to A plus 53D plus 132, right? So now just we need to find out n, and we have already found value of A and D. So A is 3 plus 53 into 12 plus 132 equals 3 plus n minus 1 into 12, right? 3 gets cancelled here. What is this? N minus 1 will be equal to 53 into 12 plus 132 by 12. So 12 gets cancelled in this term, and this term will become 12 ones are 12, 12 ones are 12, 11. So this is equal to 64, right? So n is equal to 64 plus 1, 65. So this is the answer to this question, right? Let's see what the next question says. Two APs have same common difference. If difference between their 100 terms is 100, what is the difference between their 1000 terms? There are two APs, two different APs, and they have same common difference. For example, let's say first term of this AP is A, common difference is D. So next term will become A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, and A plus n minus 1 into D. This is, let's say, AP number 1, first AP. And second AP, let's say first term is A, and common difference we have to take the same common difference. So the next term will be A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, and so on till A plus n minus 1 into D, right? So now difference between their 100th terms is 100. If you could notice, if I subtract any term to the corresponding term of the previous AP, what will be the difference? The difference is A minus A. What is the difference in these two terms? D will get cancelled, the difference will still be the same, A minus A. What is the difference here? A minus A. If I subtract third term with the third term of the second AP, 2D will get cancelled, A minus A. Similarly, what is the 100 terms? A plus 99D and A plus 99D. If I subtract 100 term, A minus A will still be the difference, which is equal to 100, right? So if I subtract any corresponding term, the difference will be same, which is equal to 100, right? If I subtract 1000 term, A plus 999D and A plus 999D, difference will still be, if I subtract these, difference will still be A minus A, which is equal to 100, right? So difference between their 1000th term will be 100, right? And difference between any two corresponding terms will be equal to 100. So if I say difference between their 555th term, it will still be 100, okay? Let's look at this question. How many 3-digit numbers are divisible by 7? So students, what are 3-digit numbers? Where do 3-digit numbers start? 100 is the first 3-digit number, right? And 999 is the last 3-digit number. After this, 4-digit numbers start, right? So first 3-digit number, if I divide it by 7, what will be the remainder? 1, 4. So 2 will be the remainder, right? Okay. So 98 should be divisible by 7, right? What will be the next term that will be divisible by 7? 105. 105 is the first 3-digit number which is divisible by 7. You can divide it and see yourself. 7. If I divide 105 by 7, what will be the quotient? 13. So 13, no. 7 ones are 7, 5, 15, right? So 105 is the first 3-digit term which is divisible by 7. So let's look at the last term which is divisible by 7. 999 when divided by 7 will give me 2, 4, 1, 5 as remainder, right? So if I move 5 terms to the left hand side, let's check 995, right? 995 when divided by 7 will give me 7 ones are 7, 2, 7 fours are 28. It will still give me remainder 1. So 994 is divisible by 7, right? So the last term which will be divisible by 7 is 994. So I have got the first term and last term. Okay, I just need to count the number of terms. So I need common difference also. What will be the next term which will be divisible by 7? I just need to add 7 in this term. 112. Okay, what will be the next term? 119 and so on. So I have got A which is equal to 105, D which is equal to 7. I have got AN which is equal to 994 and I need to find N for the total number of terms. So this question has become pretty simple now. A plus N minus 1 into D is equal to 994. What is the value of A? 105. N minus 1 into 7 equal to 994. So it is equal to N minus 1 into 7 equals 994 minus 105. Okay, so it will become, if I subtract 100 from this, it will give 894. 894 minus 5 will give me 889, right? Am I correct? Yes. So N minus 1 will be equal to 889 by 7, which is equal to 1,449. So N will be equal to 127 plus 1, which is equal to 128. So there are 128 3-digit numbers which are divisible by 7. Okay, so let's end this lecture at this question, and we will continue this lecture with some more questions in the next session, right? Let's look at some more questions. The next question says, how many multiples of 4 lie between 10 and 250? So between 10 and 250, I need to find the number of multiples of 4. So what is the first multiple of 4 after 10? It is 12, right? And what is the last multiple of 4 before 250? It will be equal to 248, right? I just need to check last two terms to see the divisibility of 4. So I just took 48 and written 2 here. So this is the first multiple of 4 after 10, and this is the last multiple of 4 before 250. Now I have got what will be the next multiple after 12? I just need to add 4. 16 will be the next multiple. 20, 24. So this is the sequence which goes up to 248. Now I have got the first term which is equal to 12. I have got common difference which is equal to 16 minus 12 equal to 4. Right. I have got my nth term 248. Right. What I need to find out is n. How many multiples are there? So this question has become very simple now. An is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. An is equal to 248. A is equal to 12. N we need to find out, and d is equal to 4. Right. Bring this 12 here. It will become 248 minus 12, which is equal to 236. Equal to n minus 1 into 4. So n minus 1 is equal to 236 divided by 4, which is equal to 4 5s are 20, 4 9s are 36. So n is equal to 59 plus 1, 60. So there are 60 multiples of 4 which lie between 10 and 250, right? Okay, let's move on to this question. For what value of n are the nth terms of these two APs equal? Okay, which value of n will be the nth term of these two APs equal? This AP has got first term as, let's say, for what is the nth term of this AP? A plus n minus 1 into d, which is equal to what? 63 plus n minus 1 into what is the common difference? 65 minus 63, which is equal to 2. Let's equate it with the nth term of this AP. And nth term of this AP will be 3 plus n minus 1 into what is the common difference? 10 minus 3 equal to 7. Okay, so I bring this 3 here. Let's bring the constant terms on one side, so it will become 60. I brought this 3 on left hand side. So this is 7n minus 1 and this is 2n minus 1. If I subtract it, if I take it to the right hand side, it will become 5n minus 1, right? There were 7 things here and 2 things here. I brought these 2 things to the right hand side. 7 minus 2 will become 5. So it is 5 into n minus 1. So if I divide both sides by 5, it will become 12. So n minus 1 equal to 12. What is the value of n? 13. So if n equal to 13, we can say that these nth terms of both these APs will be equal, right? So this is your answer. Okay. What does the next question say? Determine the AP whose third term is 16. What is the third term? A plus 2d equal to 16, and 7th term exceeds the 5th term by 12. This, when mathematically written, can be written as A7 minus A5 equal to 12. Okay. What is A7? A plus 60. What is A5? A plus 4d. Okay, it is equal to 12. So A can be cancelled. 6d minus 4d is equal to 2d, which is equal to 12. So it gives me d equal to 6, right? So now what I can do is I can put d in this equation. So I'll get A plus twice of d, which is equal to 6, equal to 16. This is 12. So A equal to 16 minus 12, which is equal to 4. So I have got A now and D, right? I just need to determine the AP whose third term is this, and this 7th term exceeds 5th term by 12. I have got the first term and common difference. So the AP is 4, 4 plus 6, 10, 10 plus 6, 16, and so on, right? So this is your answer. Okay, so let's move on. Find the 20th term from the last term of the AP, right? We discussed this kind of scenario in the introduction part. I need to find 20th term from the last term. So I need to find like right to left. Okay, what will be the 20th term? What is the common difference? If I add 5 here, I'll get 8, right? If I add 5 here, I'll get 13. But if I go from right to left, I need to subtract 5 here, right? I need to subtract 5 while going from right to left. So if I consider 253 as my first term, what will be the common difference? Minus 5 while going from right to left, right? And I just need to find 20th term from this side. Okay, so I need to find A20, which is equal to A plus 19D. A is 253 plus 19 into minus 5. Okay, so 253 minus 19 into 5 is 95, right? So 253 minus 95 is what? 8, 14, 5, 158. Okay, so this is your 20th term from the end. Okay, all right. So this is our next question, which says the sum of 4th and 8th terms of an AP is 24. What is 4th term? A plus 3D. What is 8th term? A plus 7D. It is equal to 24. The sum of 6th and 10th terms. 6th term is A plus 5D. 10th term is A plus 9D. It is equal to 44. Find the first 3 terms of this AP. So we are given 2 equations. This is equation 1, this is equation 2. We can simplify it as 2A plus 10D equal to 24. Right? It can be further simplified as A plus 5D equal to 12 by dividing it by 2 on both sides. Right? So this is our first equation. What is our second equation? 2A plus 14D equal to 44, which can be simplified as A plus 7D equal to 22. So this is my second equation. Right? So to find first 3 terms, I just need A and D, and I can easily obtain A and D by solving these 2 equations. So let's subtract second minus 1. A will get cancelled. 7D minus 5D will give me 2D. 2D will be equal to 22 minus 12, which is equal to 10. Hence D is equal to 5. Now if I put D in any of these 2 equations, I will get A. So let's put D in this equation, in second equation. A plus 7 into 5 equal to 22. So A is equal to 22 minus 35, which is equal to minus 13. Right? So now I've got A, I've got D. I can easily find first 3 terms of this AP. What will be the first term? Minus 13. What will be the next term? Minus 13 plus 5. Next, minus 13 plus 2 into 5. Okay. So the terms are minus 13, minus 8, minus 3. Alright. 19th question says that Subba Rao started work in 1995 at an annual salary of rupees 5,000 and received an increment of 200 each year. In which year did his income reach 7,000? This is a pretty simple question because he started with 5,000 rupees in the first year. So this is our first term, and 200 rupees were increased every year. So what is common difference? 200, right? What was his salary in next year? 5,200. In the third year, 5,400. So we just need to tell in which year it was 7,000. Right. So like previous questions, let's assume it was in nth year. So AN is equal to 7,000. Right. So let's write the given information. A is equal to 5,000. D is equal to 200. AN is equal to 7,000. And we just need to find N here. Right. So A plus N minus 1 into D equal to 7,000. A is equal to 5,000 plus N minus 1 into 200 equal to 7,000. If I bring this 5,000 on right hand side, N minus 1 into 200 will become 2,000. If I cancel this, it will give me 10 here. So N will be equal to 11. Right? So in the 11th year, his income will reach 7,000. And what will be the 11th year? After 95, if 95 is the first year, 11th year will be 2005. Right? So this was about this question. And the next one says, Ramkali saved rupees 5 in the first week of a year and then increased her weekly savings by 1.75. If in the nth week her weekly savings become 20.75, find N. This is a pretty similar question to the previous one, right? She saved rupees 5 in the first week. So first term is 5. Then increased her weekly savings by 1.75. So the common difference is 1.75. nth week her savings were 20.75. So AN is given as 20.75 and we just need to find out N, right? I want you to do it yourself because we did just the same question, the question number 19. So what you need to do is you just need to write the formula for AN and then plug the values of A and D and AN and you will find N, right? So this is about this question. I want you to do it yourself, right? So students, this was about this lecture. In the next lecture of arithmetic progressions, we will discuss sum of an AP, right? And we will review the points that we discussed today. So thank you for this lecture. Thank you.